Okay, Bianca, you should see this when you get to your Noodle tools under projects. It's going to have all sorts of options. I want you to create a new project. Okay, we're going to call this annotated bibliography. You're actually going to keep the MLA citation, but I want you to hit advanced, okay? And then hit submit. For Noodle tools, you're going to go over to the sources tab. Okay, so here you're going to hit the create new citation. And say you're doing a website, you're going to hit website. Okay? In this case, we normally do a web page. Okay? You may have a wiki, but I would go with the web page as your option. Remember, just as we discussed in our class, the URL is the point that says, that's the www dot whatever it is. Okay? The month of publication is the last day it was updated. So, if I go to a web page, say I go to this page for my friend, I'm going to look for the date next to the copyright. So in this case, I can see that this was updated 23 hours ago. You won't necessarily see that. You may have to go down to the bottom of the web page and see next to the copyright when it was updated. Okay? So that's going to be the date that the web page was updated. We're going to put that here. So in this case, it was April 6th, 2017. Okay? Most recent date of access, that's going to be the day that you went to the web page. So I went to that web page today. Okay? Then I'm going to fill out the roles. Again, for web pages, you may not have a role for that individual. You may not have an author, and that's okay. So you can leave it blank if it doesn't exist. If it does exist, you should type it in. Then you're going to move on to the web page title. Remember, that's what we find in the actually, this is the article title. I lied. That's what we find at the top of the page. So that, on this example, it's going to be titled Hospital Update, because that's the one I'm citing. Sorry, I keep clicking on the wrong thing. Okay. Name of the website is going to be what you find in the tab, and in this case, it's going to be Mindy Brook, Caring Bridge. Because that's what I see when I scroll over my tab up at the top of the page. The publisher of the website is Caring Bridge, and we can find that in the upper corner here, or the middle of the page. Normally, it's a news article or some sort of company that's running the website. If you have any of this information, you would fill it out. Websites don't normally typically have an editor. They might have a sponsor, but they don't have an editor, and that sponsor would be what you put on the publishing section. Edition and version, I would leave blank as well. Here is where you're going to type your annotation. Your annotation should begin with what the web page is about. Then you should write 1 to 2 sentences about what you learned from the site. and how you would use it in research. Finally, your last sentence would be the importance. So why this website is important. So you should have anywhere from 3 to 5 sentences here. After that, you're going to hit submit. It's going to pull up your website title there, and you would go back and you would hit create citation for any other citations you should have. After you're done, you can hit the print and export. You're probably going to print and export to Google Docs. Remember, you should only do this step when you are completely done with your annotated bibliography. So you see my annotated bibliography, you see my annotation here, and my citation right here. Okay? I hope that helps, Bianca. I hope you can get this done before midnight, and if not, just email me and I'll see what I can do. You have a good day, sweetheart, and let me know if you have any other questions.